Hey.
Hi.
Welcome back.
We have a situation, we have an emergency, and we need to get back to the chicken garden.
So if you've been following us for a while, you may have noticed that we have started a chicken garden a long time ago, and it still isn't finished.
Yes, an earthbag chicken garden. And so just as a very quick recap, we started this project to build a coop and a run for our chickens, but also a protected garden with some walls, windscreens, shade, sun protection, all that stuff. It's all this like one big building that all works together. It's got a roof and some water catchment, its own little power system. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And we didn't finish it because we needed to stucco the outside, and it got cold over the winter, and now we've moved on to other things.
We still have plans to finish it, but this weekend caused an emergency situation that we have to address. Back when we moved here, one of the first projects we did was a 9-strand high-tensile electric fence.
Yes, and initially this was to keep the cows out because Arizona is a free-range state, and it's our job to keep them out, not the rancher's job to keep them in, if that makes sense.
This fence has worked out great. We haven't had any predator issues. We haven't had coyotes breach the fence. We haven't had a mountain lion or bobcats.
Yeah, it is designed to keep not only cows, but also predators out, because that is our job, obviously. Yeah. However, we had an issue this past weekend. Not your normal predators. One of our neighbors apparently has a lot of large, dangerous dogs, and they got out of their property, got onto ours, and they wreaked havoc.
There are 5 of 8 dogs had come into our fence and killed 8 of our 21 chickens.
Yeah, they were sort of systematically working together. It's a very dangerous situation. Now, obviously, we had words with the neighbor, and we are working towards a solution to make sure that this doesn't happen again. However, it's not the first time that their dogs have been on our property. This is just the first time there's been killing involved.
One of the things that we had talked about a long time ago is bringing in a guardian animal, a donkey or dogs. And while we still would like to do that in the future, we need to get our chickens to a safe place now.
Yes, like this just happened. So literally, like, our goal today is we need to go over to the chicken garden. We need to assess everything. We know we need to get a door on that chicken run. We need to build some sort of roosting area for them so that they can sleep there at night. We need to get it all cleaned up. We got to do that before the sun goes down, because those dogs showed up at like 6:45 in the morning. And so we want to make sure that doesn't happen again. So we're rolling with the punches. We've got an emergency project. Let's get to it. Oh, it's a mess in here.
It's a disaster, but it shouldn't take too long to get all this stuff out.
Yeah, we'll just get it moved out to the outer ring for now,
Yeah.
because we're not going to use that. Oh, hey.
Tiger has been sleeping in here, and it's adorable.
I wonder if he'll still be able to get in here after we do this.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's a climber.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's clean this out and then work on your roosts. Roostses?
Roosts.
Roosters.
Roostai?
Okay. Now what?
So this is what we're working with. I do have 2 ideas for roosts, both of which are pretty similar, just hooking up differently. So we're gonna go ahead and get some wood cut and then decide which ones we want to do. They're both the same measurements of wood, so we just have to attach them differently depending on how we want to do it. Jonathan has no idea what I'm doing, and I love it.
No idea. Flying blind.
Let's go.
to outer space. That's where I'll see your face and have you with me. It may seem dark, but you always light my spark in my heart since the start. Oh, 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 oh,
Still don't know what you're doing.
Well, when we made this, what do you call it? Words.
Chicken coop?
When we made this coop section of the build, we installed 2x4s here and on the other side. I had plans of this beautiful roost on a pulley, and I still may do that later, but right now we're just trying to get something up as quickly as possible with what we have. So we're gonna make a ladder style roost.
Hammer's about had it.
The head's
feels
about
like
to
it's gonna
fall.
come off.
I know, but you know what? That's the first hammer my dad got me.
Yeah? Maybe we shouldn't do
Does
that.
it say Ashley on it?
Doesn't say anything on it. It's been out in the sun.
I think it would be etched in the head. Let me see it. Just kidding. Beat it slower, babe. It's not far enough down. I'm just kidding. Alright, we have roost. We will need to add a second roost at some point when the little chicks get bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
But for now, I think this will work just fine.
Okay.
So next up,
The door?
yep,
Oh boy. Here we go.
Adelaide's really excited about the door. Wouldn't you know, we don't have a handle to finish the door, so I'm going back into town. I don't know why we thought we needed a handle, but evidently when you do a door, you need a handle. So, back to town.
Okay, Ashley went to go find a doorknob, and as you can see, it's a disaster in here. But hey, look, one chicken already moved in. So for the chickens to actually be in the space, everything's got to come out of here. So I'm going to work on getting all of this out so that once we get the doorknob on, should be getting pretty close to their time to come back at night. So that's what I'm going to work on. So we're checking for any screws or anything metal that we might have left in here. Oh, it's got something. And then we're going to do it in the coop too, because that's where we're going to do some. go.
Probably just cooked up the whole thing.
You left the sunglasses. Here.
It's pretty dang close.
Okay.
Now, it looks a little janky, but when we get this all stuccoed, it will look better. Everything's fine. I just saw my face in here. Oh my gosh. A little dirty. That ash on the board was a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go get the little chicks first and bring them over. We're gonna do like a mild introduction. Once the big birds start roosting, we'll start bringing them over, but let's get all the little birds over there first. Hello.
At it for a while, and nothing ever gives. Thinking you.
That's just the evening ritual here in the goat paddock at night. They feel real good when the sun goes down and they get real crazy, and it's super fun to watch.
What it's gonna take, and you wonder if it's all a waste. Oh,
What do you think?
if you could only see. The wall's about to crumble. I know it's been a struggle. But you're closer than you think. You're closer than you think.
They're actually like really cute, aren't they? It's weird that they don't themselves, but I'll get used to that.
The first chickens.
Isn't what it seems. Chasing down a dream. It's the same thing again.
Aw. Hey guys. No, you don't have any food.
Not yet.
Uh-oh. We got some work to do.
If you could only see.
You can't be out here while we move the chickens. Come on.
The wall's about to crumble. I know it's been a struggle. But you're closer than you think. You're closer than you think. Closer. Closer. And you wonder what it's gonna take. And you wonder if it's all the way. Yeah, you wonder. If you could only see. The wall's about to crumble. I know it's been a struggle. But you're closer than you think. You're closer than you think.
one of these days we will make it back up here and finish this chicken garden. But for now, all of our chickens are safe.
Yes, they are. We got them in last night. Everything's good. They seem to be doing well. Also, did we talk about how we had actually already gotten some more egg-laying birds?
Yeah, we had some pullets that were in our goat lodge during all of this.
Yes, so they were fine, but we were worried when we put the originals and the new ones together that they might not get along very well. But they seem like they're okay.
Yeah, everything's okay. And we ended up with a rooster to replace the one we lost. So this is all working out as best as it can.
Okay. I mean, he's still a teenager, and his crow is still very sad. But hopefully one day he'll grow up, and he'll be a good protector.
Yeah. Now, we will still let our chickens out to free range. We're keeping them in here so that they know where to lay. They know this is now home.
Mm-hmm. And if we let them out, it will be sort of supervised, when we're here, only certain times of the day. And like you said, get them back in at night. And they won't be out. Because what we had been doing is we just let them out really early in the morning, and they would just go free range everywhere kind of all day as long as they wanted to.
Which I like.
Yeah.
But
the eggs are great.
but now we're realizing maybe we need a guardian here when we can't be out there 24/7.
Yeah. So still, we'll call them part-time free rangers.
Yeah.
Is what they're going to be now.
So, Ben.
Yes.
What did we learn from this experience?
I think we learned that no matter how much research and planning we do around protecting from predators and nature and storms and all those things, out here off-grid in a rural area, I think people can be the biggest wild card. We could not have planned for a pack of killer dogs to come on our property.
No. And the thing with the electric fence is it does keep most of the predators out.
Yeah.
We've seen coyotes walk by.
We've heard them yelp and run away.
Yeah. But for some reason, dogs don't respect that fence unless they're trained to it.
Yeah, so predators are going to be more stealthy. They're going to be creeping around and kind of scoping things out, and they'll feel that electricity, and they might try to sneak through, and when they sneak through, they're going to get shocked multiple times. Dogs are just brr, they just run, they just go, they don't care. So I think no matter how much this situation we feel might be the other person's fault, all we can do is our part, right? All we can do is protect our chickens better, and that's just what you got to do sometimes out here. Is you got to roll with those punches. You have to be flexible, and you have to move fast.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Thankfully, we had this built to where we didn't have to come up with something brand new in a day.
Yeah,
we're just making the best of what we got.
Yep, so this is pretty much wrapped up. The only thing we're waiting on is a deadbolt.
And that's just to keep water out of getting into the mechanism.
That should be here. Anyway, we're getting back to the outhouse very soon, so thanks for bearing with us. We'll see you next time.